Back here on a special opening day edition of the MLB pregame show. Matt Vasgersian here counting down the minutes until the new season gets underway. And before it does, we'll check out our first Topps Player Spotlight. Russell Daniels led the National League in round trippers last year. Dan, what's your take on the season he put together? Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Miami Marlins. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Juan Soto gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
Stay hot. Here you go.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
And he takes ball one. Daniels is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
3-0 now.
Right there, that boy.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Matt Olson. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. 1-1. Here it is. Weak grounder back to the mound.
Get down, slide.
Hard 90, hard 90.
The first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. Top of the third set to get underway, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Russell Daniels.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well. In now, Matt Olson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Matt
Daniels gets his lead at first, nobody out. Popped up. Vaughn is under it, no problem, 1 away. Stepping in, Alec Bohm.
Up next for Philadelphia,
Here we go.
the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the
Now
call.
batting,
But I love how he
shortstop,
didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with
Merritt.
another good pitch and gets the punch out.
First
He's going,
pitch of the
he's going.
at-bat. Runner goes for second. Strike taken, the throw. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Come on, baby, get your pitch up there.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Come on, let it fly right here.
And he misses 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Phillies shortstop in front in the count, 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And
Nope,
that misses,
that's
ball
inside.
4.
Ball
So
4.
it's first and second now with 2 out. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Aaron Nola.
The pitcher, Aaron Nola.
Popped into the air, back behind
You gotta
second.
move, you gotta move,
Mayfield
you're scoring.
is under it, and that retires the side. No runs. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next it'll be the outfielder, Russell Daniels.
Daniel.
First delivery to him on the way. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Standing in, Matt Olson. Third
Up
at-bat
next
in
for
this one. He's
Philadelphia,
bounced out and popped
first
out
baseman,
in his 2 previous trips.
Olsen.
Pitch, drive it right here. Here we go.
The 3-1. And he misses
ball
again,
4.
ball
Take
4,
it back.
and his control is really letting him down now. Digging in, Alec Bohm.
Now
He went
batting,
down on strikes
the third
last time
baseman.
up.
Alec Bohm.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out. Digging in now for Philadelphia,
The
Peter
batter, number
Maris.
10.
It was a walk in his last trip.
Peter Merritt.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And he misses
Ball 4.
again as the command is definitely letting him down now. It's ball 4. Next up will be the Phillies
Up
pitcher,
next for
Aaron
Philadelphia.
Nola.
The pitcher, Aaron
The 1-2.
Nola.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Scooped up. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Digging in now, Russell Daniels. Couple of singles to his credit thus
Russell
far.
Daniel.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
Your pitch right here. Let's go, kid.
Line drive to left. And boy, the Phils just keep right on rolling as this will be extra bases again.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. Could have come unglued. but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Matt Olson.
Here it comes on 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Scorched to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Into the box now, Alec Bohm. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. 7 runs, 9 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point.
Get a good one here right now.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Winker is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Come on, you got it, come on.
And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Ready once again, Peter Maris. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Peter Maris.
And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
Into the box, Aaron Nola, and a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone.
Hey, come on now, one time right here.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch, and an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Russell Daniels. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. It might be. It could be. It's gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
So coming to the plate, Russell Daniels, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle.
Very rarely, Matt, do you see a first pitch changeup hit out of the ballpark. That tells me right now that this guy was up there looking for the changeup in that last at bat. We'll see if they pitch him any differently here.
Wait for a good one.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
2 balls and a strike now.
Come on, let it fly.
Line towards center field, and that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Settling in now, Matt Olson, and he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone.
Matt Olson.
Hey, get a good one. Get a good piece on it, huh? Let's go. Hey, get a good one up
Looking
there,
for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Striding in, Peter Maris. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning.
All right, come on now.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A bouncer up the middle.
There you go.
And that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run scores. And he's safe.
Nice hit.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked.
Into the box now, Jesus Sanchez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Miami down to their last strike. Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. And he'll make the final out to put an end to this one, and the Phillies move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over. 11-1 at the end of this one.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies, 11 runs, 15 hits, no errors. They left a boatload of runners on base.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Miami Marlins. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Jordan Yamamoto, the right-hander from the Aloha State, gets the call on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, looking at the numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA over 4 last season. He'd like to do a lot better than that. He's got to do a much better job of keeping base runners off the bases. Cut the walks down and try to limit the hits per 9 innings pitched.
The left fielder.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Russell Daniels. He put together an amazing 5-for-5 performance yesterday afternoon. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's not do or die. It's only game 2 of the season, but you never want to drop the home opener, and you certainly don't want to find yourselves 0-2 when you leave the ballpark today.
In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was at the plate. Jack Mayfield. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Jack.
And he popped him up. Hampson into shallow left. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Ready now, Jesse Winker. In yesterday's game, he was responsible for the only run driven in by his club.
Winker.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And this one is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Second home run early in the year as the Marlins have rallied back to tie it at 2 apiece.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Racing back the left fielder. Still going back. Gone!
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best.
Riding in once again, Russell Daniels. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball just inside. Third inning. Already a 3-2 ball game. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
3-0 to him now. Has a look, now the pitch. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. And that one is gone! Two-run shot to straightaway center. Second home run early in the year as they take the lead 4-3.
Well, Dero, you know, they say records are made to be broken, and what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one season. I can't begin to tell you as a former offensive player what that means. You want to put biscuits in the basket, runs scored.
Ready to take his hacks again, Russell Daniels, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Boy, this guy right here on that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Adios, pelota. So a solo shot here to left center field, his second of the game, and it's now 6-3. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Russell Daniels.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul. 6 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
Come on, big guy, one time. Here you go.
And there's ball 2 now.
Ball 2.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, one pitch right here. Come on.
Here now the 2-2. Locks him up for strike 3. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, J.J. Bleday.
Right
3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. That's lifted the other way out to left. Daniels is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Hold on to it.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Pinch hitting for the Marlins, number 23, Israel Pineda.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final.
6 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Miami Marlins. It's Marlins baseball, and it comes your way next. Alec Bettinger, a Virginia-born right-hander, gets the ball to start this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, looking at the numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA over 4 last season. He'd like to do a lot better than that. He's got to do a much better job of keeping base runners off the bases. Cut the walks down and try to limit the hits per 9 innings pitched.
Anderson.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Daniels is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. New inning set to get underway, and next it'll be the outfielder, Russell Daniels.
Daniels.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run.
Hey, stay hot now.
They should be able. Those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them.
Back up the middle. And the Phillies have their first hit of the ball game.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Dan, some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
Number 17.
Nobody out, runner on first.
Hoskins.
Let's go now. What's that?
Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. So striding in, Alec Bohm. He went deep in the contest last night.
Alec Bohm.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Merritt.
Come on, baby. See it. Grab it.
The 1-2. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. Daniels isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate, and he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to.
All set for the start of the 4th, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Russell Daniels. First pitch on its way. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
And one time right now, kid. Here we go.
And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now.
Come on, guy. Get your pitch right here.
A 3-1 count to the Phillies left fielder.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
High in the air out to center field. Sanchez has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And next to bat will be Jesse Winker.
Jesse.
Popped up. Bohm is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Now in the box, Russell Daniels. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And then Coming to the plate now, Russell
batting,
Daniels.
the left fielder, Russell Daniels.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lays off 1-0. 3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
A ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1 and 2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike. Stepping up now, Russell Daniels. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Daniels.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard to 3rd. And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning.
Hey, this looks like it could be a potential add-on inning here in the 9th. Add-on gives some breathing room to their pitcher going into the bottom of the inning, D-Row.
Yeah, you love when the offense stays aggressive, and you
Up
also
next
like
for
giving your
Philadelphia,
relief pitcher a chance
the
to
first
breathe a
baseman,
little bit, not having to come out there with just a 1-run lead.
Now the 3-0 offering, and that's low, ball 4.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Zone.
Hey, your turn. Drive him in.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit.
Find the ball. Find the ball.
Yeah, great job right there.
Talk about having a day, D-Bro. He gets his 4th knock at the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come into... Coming to the plate again, Russell Daniels, as he'll bat for the 2nd time in the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball 1, no strike.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
Good curveball there. Gets the swing and miss.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap.
Round it hard, round it hard.
And that'll get down out there near the wall. Now a 3rd runner heading for the plate. He'll score easily as they push their lead to 8 now.
Bases loaded, and he was looking to drive them all in the second he stepped into the box. Puts a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score. He'll take a 3-run double every day of the week.
Now batting, Rhys Hoskins. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. On the ground to the right side. He's got it. And it's in time at first, and finally, at long last, the side is retired. Now at the plate, Jesus Sanchez.
Now
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. In there, a base hit. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
11-5, the final tally in this one. The Phils posted 11 runs on the scoreboard when it was all said and done. Dakota Hudson earns his first win of the season. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Miami Marlins. It's Marlins baseball, and it's next on the show. Sixto Sanchez will be on the mound for Game 4. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start, and we'll see if that starts in this one today.
So digging in now, Russell Daniels, and he comes in already with 10 hits in the series alone, so he's about as dangerous as they come right now. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in a real funk to start the year, still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, it hasn't been the best of times, D-Row. They've lost the first 3 games of this set at home, and the last thing you want to do is get swept in a 4-game series at home. You need to win this one.
Yeah, it can't happen. Can't get swept 4 games in a row on your home turf. Watch for the manager to make. He's going to make moves, and he's going to make them quick. I don't know what they're going to be pitching, hit and run. Something's happening today.
And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2.
Let's go, big dog. Your spot.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
The next 3-2.
It might be. It could be. It's gone. A home run.
So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, number 348 for his career. And the Phillies open up a 3-0 lead.
Well, D-Row, you know, they say records are made to be broken, and what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one season. I can't begin to tell you as a former offensive player what that means. You want to put biscuits in the bag.
Next to hit will be the
Batting
pitcher,
ninth.
Sixto Sanchez. 2 men are in scoring position for him, so he'll look to make this a 1-run game with a base hit here. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Daniels is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great stepping into the box, Russell Daniels. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
This is line to left. Winker arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 1st out. Ready for another chance. Russell Daniels.
The left fielder, Russell Daniels.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that 2-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
2-0 now. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
A 3-1 count to the Phillies left fielder. He loses him on ball 4. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And there he goes towards second. That's a strike to throw down. And he is out at second. Caught stealing. Up next from Miami, Diego Cartaya.
Now batting, catcher, Diego Cartaya.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the run's going to score as they inch back. Stepping into the box, Brian Anderson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Anderson.
Fly ball to straightaway left. Daniels will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Russell Daniels will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball well outside. 6 runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Good rip on it, huh?
The 2-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Cartaya goes to get it. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. Standing in, J.J. Bleday. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Digging in to try it again. Russell Daniels. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. And that'll score the runner from second, and it's now a 7-5 lead. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo, tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Alec Bohm.
Ready on 0-2. Trying to bunt his way on, but this is popped up. And they get the force at home. Whatever works is the. Now to the plate, Andrew Vaughn. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th.
Andrew.
Miami down to their last strike. Fly ball out toward left center field. He brings it in, and the Phillies have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
Man, a hitter must feel hopeless against that kind of gas. That final pitch was a 100-mile-an-hour fastball, and this thing is over.
7-5 how today's comes to an end. The Phillies wrote an important 6th.